Hey, what up, what up, what up, what up? It's your dude, Unc, with STWF TV. And yes, we are back with episode 2 of Life Inside the Cell with Inmate X, live from USP Pollock. Man, what up, what up, what up, what up, what up? Inmate X, how's it going?
One, baby. What's up? MAX live to you from Bloody Pollock. You know what it is. Let's get it popping.
Facts, man. So shoot, it's Mardi Gras out here. Like, you heard me? Like, man, I've been watching, all of Louisiana from Lafayette, Baton Rouge, New Orleans. It's Mardi Gras. So, is it what what y'all doing Mardi Gras passing king cake in there? Like, what's that? Like, how was the day?
Shit, today was a regular old day, rainy day schedule. Nah, we're gonna do the Mardi Gras thing, you know what I'm saying? We just laid back, get up. We was a little locked in a little late, so we came out a little late. So, off to the races, you know what I'm saying? Regular normal old day.
Facts, man. So what's crazy is in in Louisiana and New Orleans and some places out in Texas, it's been flooding. It's been flooding all over. So, is it raining? Like, was it raining out there? Like, what was, you said it was a rainy day schedule. Did y'all get some of that flooding? Oh, I guess it flooded they they signal right now. But hey, it's all good. It's all good. So inmate X, what was the breakfast? What was your routine?
Actually, we won't know about it. It's flooding around the area because, like, we're in the middle of we're in the middle of a circle. All we see is trees and
Wow, that's crazy.
man, breakfast. I ain't even tell you. We don't even eat breakfast, so I don't really know what they had this morning. Like, so they came with the breakfast every morning. Nah, we don't want that
I
shit.
understand that.
Tell me cold that shit.
But shit, man, like it's been recent, pictures of Louisiana, some jails out in Louisiana that the water's been bad out there. Like it's been overflowing. Did you see some of that? Did you see some of that?
The water been dirty, like yellow, and they've been expecting, to drink that
Nah, actually, like I tell you, we don't see nothing. The only thing we see in here is trees and a wall.
I guess life is definitely a routine out there, in bloody Pollock.
Only thing, only water we see is falling from the sky. Yeah, how the compound set up, it ain't gonna flood. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Well, that's good.
Yeah.
That's good. Well, man, like, good to see, here, the day started off a little late for y'all, but, for you and everybody, out there in the compound. But shit, tell us about, what I'm saying? First episode, we talked about, your day, the day one, once you roll, once you touch down, what I'm saying? Boom, you touch down. All right, you get your feeling, you see everything locked down, so, all right, you found your celly, now, you're laying it down, you're nervous, you know what I'm saying? I don't much know if I could even much sleep, just just being in a totally different place where I barely know someone at and I got the, I'm locked down. So tell us about the day the lockdown was lifted, how your day started, what was your routine?
Well, all the way, we started off on 8 cell rotation, meaning they let 8 cells out at a time, 1 hour a day, every other day. So out the week, I was downstairs. So out the week, I would come out Monday, Wednesday, and
So tell us about that, so like what was that phone rotation like? How was that? You just been locked down for, God knows how long. Um, what was that phone like? What was that? Was everyone trying to get on the phone? Like, what was that like?
now we're in the line. You wait. Every phone call is 15 minutes. So as you make your 15-minute call, the next person make his 15-minute call. You can't make back-to-back calls in the feds anyway. You got to wait at least 45 minutes.
Damn.
this gun your apartment. Nigga, I don't get on that. He said, okay. He just got him.
Damn. That's
You hear
crazy.
me?
That's crazy. I didn't even know. I didn't even know that they that you couldn't do that. That you couldn't make back to back phone calls in the feds. Like, wow, I'm pretty sure that's for some reason. But man, that's crazy. Talking about living life, like, wow. So, you told us a story about getting out the cell, how, it's eight rotation, 8 cell rotation. You was on Monday, Wednesday, Friday. So how did you start your day? What was your routine? We may have missed that. So, just want to circle back around for our viewers, make sure we know, how did your day start? Was it like, man, I got to get on his phone, or I got to, what was that like? What was it? How did you start your day?
Well, how I started my day was like I kind of knew that we was coming on 8 cell rotation that day. So the next day, like it started from first cells, get there a little hour. So I got up and started my day was yeah. I got up at the time. Yeah, I was eating the breakfast at the time because so I got up, ate me some breakfast, and I really got excited because I'm gonna talk to my family. And I acted like fuck the shower, whatever. And I'm gonna use this phone. I'm gonna talk to my people. You know what I'm saying? Like I was basically excited. Like you know what I'm saying? Just you know, I'm about to talk to my family. I really want to talk to my kids. You know what I'm saying? So, it was a big day for me. You know what I'm saying? But after the day went by, you know what I'm saying? It was back to the normal routine. Like, shit, I can't wait till Wednesday, man. I can't wait till Wednesday. That's what I'm talking about. The phone, the phone, the phone, the phone. You know what I'm saying? I finally got to hear a female voice, somebody's voice, other than side myself. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was a different experience. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, it was kind of exciting. You know what I'm saying?
Facts. All right, bet. So, since you was new, boom, you just rolled in. You still, your seller told you, someone told you about the politics. The politics. The guards told you about, the needing of a knife, the knife play that goes on. Um, you know, you the new guy. You know what I'm saying? Everyone, no, still trying to make a name for yourself. Were there certain things you had to do, people you had to see?
Yeah. So first, you have to meet all your homies, see who is who, know who's who. That's so figure out who your homie is on a unit. You know what I'm saying? And like I say, anything that trigger off, and you gotta know who your homies is, and you don't want to fuck up the wrong guy or anything. You know what I'm saying? So give you the steps, give you the protocols, let you know what you got to do. Like basically, how I call, straight up, hey, man, I'm feeling with yourself. Hooked up, go ahead right now. Other than that, you know what I'm saying? Get that work here, So then we're gonna move forward from there, you know what I'm saying? They're gonna talk to you, give you half of the shit, and we're like, hold up, you cut you off. Get that paperwork, and then we're gonna finish this off, you know what I'm saying? Paperwork mandatory.
Wow. Wow. Okay. All right. So, man, didn't know that. Like, so, first day, boom, you're in the cell. Second day, boom, you're like, oh, I'm about to get out, talk to my family, talk to, somebody, just talk to someone, and you still got responsibilities that you got to meet. And so they telling you that you got to get your paperwork first. So, man, all right. So, but who told you, you know what I'm saying? Like who, we know who told you you needed a shank. Um, but how did you get one? It's all on TV, different ways you see people trying to, shave down a fork or a spork and, different things out there. But I mean, some jails are pretty good at keeping up with that. So like how is that?
Shit, man, you get it, first of all, you got to get clear first to get, to even possess one of those. Like, your paper gotta come back clean, you know what I'm saying? Other than that, like, you could be in the middle of a war and you could be fighting for it out of the night because you ain't get clear. That's just part of the protocol, you know what I'm saying?
That's
It's crazy.
that's fucked up. But I mean, that's real though. Like, damn.
Like, you can have, and I say, if somebody to come up here and his paperwork ain't clear yet, and I was to harm him, and someone to take place or whatever he's fucked up or anything like that, it's gonna be me and him against the whole fucking car. You know what I'm saying? Like that's just part of the protocol. You know what I'm saying? Like it's crazy. Like you know what I'm saying? Like I can know this man from the world. Like I know for sure he still gotta get his paperwork and somebody gotta clear him. Simple as that.
Wait, okay, hold on. So what's this gotta clear? You see, I heard, I was following you say you gotta have the paperwork. So even if am I following correctly? Even if your paperwork is good, someone there has to clear you?
Yeah, somebody gotta read it and check it out. You can't just say, "Oh, my paperwork good," and nobody not read it. You know what I'm saying? Somebody gotta read it. You know what I'm saying? Like you might have all kind of shit in your paperwork, like you know what I'm saying. So they gotta read it. You know what I'm saying? Like And when I mean by your paperwork, I mean the sets of the transcripts. There ain't just no any paperwork. What happened with the charge? No, we need the motherfucking transcripts.
Damn. Ooh, okay, man. Look, look, it's getting real now, man. Shit, it's getting real. So, all right. So even before, okay, well, let's say, boom, you're cleared. Got the paperwork, you're cleared. Now you got you, a knife. You're able to walk around with a knife. Where are some places that you travel with it? That you got to travel. Like, how does that work?
Shit. Wherever you got to travel, you gotta go to call out to a class, you gotta go to child hall, you know what I'm saying? That bitch gonna be on you. You know what I'm saying? Some people might leave it like when you see so much shit happen, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'd rather be caught with it than without it. Cause New Orleans niggas about it, you know what I'm saying? So that's just simple, you know what I'm saying? Like, you don't keep it with you. It don't even feel right when you don't have it. You know what I'm saying? When you have it on you so much, when you don't have it, it feels crazy.
That's crazy. So I mean, but you're traveling all over the compound. I mean, you would have to be subject to a metal detector. So how does that work?
I mean, they got they got something we call floaters. You hear me? A floater is basically like a plastic gas, something that slides through the metal detector and shit like that. Then they got niggas that got passes to go through the machine. Like you might have got shot up, you might have got in a car wreck, you might got you might got iron in you. You might got rods in you and shit, so you gonna get a pass, like an ID. When you scan your ID, it's gonna be a pass for it to be able to go off on you. Niggas like that still be sliding with a real iron. So basically, nigga that don't got that, nigga gonna be sliding with a plastic gas, like something made out of plastic, something to basically get you out of jam, not enough for you to basically go to war with, but nothing for you to stand toe to toe with no real iron whip, but something for you to be able to bust back, to get a nigga off basically.
That makes sense. So what are some of the different type of racist car policies around knife play? So it was established that you gotta get your shit together. You gotta get the paperwork, you gotta get stamped, so you must get that. So now you got your one. So now what's the policy behind that?
I mean, some cars got to have a gat on them at all times. Like 034, we don't gotta have no gat on us at all times. We just rock with a gat on us like that. Because you know how the homies is. Anybody can get into it at any time. Then it depends on how you rocking around this motherfucker. Just know if you need to be scrapped like that. But if the gang number shit like that, it's their policy. They gotta be scrapped 24/7. It don't matter where they going. They gotta keep it. The Mexicans, a few of them, they got so many of them type of gangs. Certain ones like that, certain ones are the white gangs. It's policy. So, I mean, it's natural to have iron on you. Like it's natural for you and anybody to be busy having a conversation, and a nigga like grab and fix his tool. Like he might be slipping out where he got it at. Like that's normal. That ain't nothing to be looking at sideways like nigga clutching on you or nothing like that. That's normal. Nigga running around holding their pocket. Shit like that is like normal, dude.
Makes sense, man. Oh boy, look, talking about look, gotta be ready. You know what I'm saying? Like shit, boy, that's a whole different life.
Like right now, like as we speak.
Damn. Was it because of knife play?
Because the nigga put a handle something inside the car.
Damn.
It wasn't no knife play, but it could have been. You feel what I'm saying? They got an ultimatum. Either we could do it like this or we could do it like that. I burnt it.
Oh, all right. So, what was your first knife play situation you can remember? Like, like someone that you may have heard or seen. What was that?
Since I think I saw a couple of incidents. My first knife play was my first 24 hours, though. Like my first 24 hours, I seen the Crips fuck with something inside they called Chudo. You hear me? I ain't seen a real collision yet. Where two cars got a bump.
I haven't experienced that yet. I don't want to experience that though. You know? That means you might don't go home. I seen it almost happen. But the guys got it together, which was a blessing. But for my first 24 hours, I seen Iron play with the gang members, sending one of their men up and their men ain't home, you know. He said like he was gonna go and try to get off. Well, got off, but got his issue.
So what did that make you feel like? Did you have your iron at that point? Like, what was that like? Did you?
At that time, I wasn't clear. I wasn't clear at that time. I only had been on the pound not even that day. At that time, I was barely spoke to about one person, which was my homie. And I was brassing him down for the iron. He was telling me positive, look, bitch, you got to get cleared. If not, it could be this, it could be that. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
It could be this, it could be that. Even though he know I'm good. But back in his mind, I'm a street nigga. He don't know if I ran on a nigga on a juvenile case, so way before this. It'll be this case. Like, I'm good on this case. He know everything out about this case, but I've been catching a lot of cases. He don't know if I just slipped and said something way back in the G on a juvenile case. You know what I'm saying? So he's like, bitch, hold up. Bitch, you got to wait. I'm like, bitch, I ain't got to wait. It's like, you know what? You ain't got to wait. I'm going to send it. He's like, but bitch, look, it'll be me and you against the y'all home. I hope you want to put me in that situation. Which I didn't. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
I was clear all the way around the board from the beginning up to the end. But it's been situations like that. Basically, I wasn't clear though. But the only thing I was thinking is I needed me some iron because I was in a cell with a crip at the time.
They can pop also. One of the it was discussed earlier. One of the policies, but them, gangs, they always strap.
Yeah, I'm in a cell with a crip for two of them. I ain't got that.
Oh.
I wasn't even in the home cell or nothing yet.
I wasn't in none of that.
Man, all right. So, paperwork and policies. Like who enforce them? I see. Look like is it just a yard thing? Like how does that work?
Yeah, it's like this. Every unit has four dormitories. Every dormitory has a person on it that knows how to read paperwork. That's the first thing. You got to know how. Anybody can't just grab no paperwork and say he know how to read it. Like that's the first thing. Because you can say some shit, you can read some shit and misunderstand it and have a homie bad. You feel what I'm saying? And that's gonna be first. So it's gonna be somebody that's been in the system, somebody that's stamped that been in the system that actually knows how to read this shit. Because if you plea out, then mostly everybody that pleads out, basically accept responsibility on what they did. That's not ratting. Like, that's not ratting me saying, all right, I'm gonna plead guilty to this. So in the midst of me pleading guilty, they're gonna print out a factual basis. That's the fact of my case. And I'm gonna sign to it. I'm gonna sign if that's what happened, if that's what I'm guilty of, I'll sign to that. Saying like, well, yeah, I did that. They gonna read that like, man, nigga say he did this, that. There's no such thing as telling on yourself when you're accepting responsibility over here. It's just the way they use their language over here. Like, you accept your responsibility, but sign saying you did this, you guilty of this. If that's what you're guilty of, you sign. If that's not what you're guilty of, like, you don't sign that shit saying, I did this, and this, but was in the backseat the whole time. No. And you gotta go ahead and catch that ball for me, but
Yeah, I got you.
Like you don't say X was in no backseat the whole while I was doing all that. Like that's locking made that sense. Like that's saying that X did, that's saying that during the time I was doing all these crimes, X was with me. That's different. That's not accepting responsibility. That's saying I did this and putting X on the scene with me. Now, I'm going to sign a bitch that's saying that I was doing this, that, and that. I was doing this, that, and that alone. Anything else, any other people, they got to be put in. They got to be stamped as an unknown individual. Like not a male or female or individual, like an unknown person. We don't know if it's a man or woman. You feel what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Other than that, dude, Nigga just gotta know how to read it. So they're gonna have somebody that know how to read this here and know what this means, know familiar with the lingo.
Right.
And we all going forces though. With the whole dormitory. Like it's on the dormitory to handle anything. Anything get outside the dormitory to the homies that in other units, then that's like we ain't handling our business correctly, and somebody got to come over here and step over here and you know and govern the situation, because obviously we don't got no control over it because it's making it out the unit. So we all going forces. The homie gonna read it and he gonna clear it though. If he read it in his file, we pulling up as a whole, not one, not two, as a whole. Like we pulling up. Homies, look, check this out. Shit ain't right. You know what I mean? If you got some type of way to prove, you know, otherwise, you know, you got to do that, but you got to do that from the shoot. We don't have to escort you out the yard.
Oh wow!
Ain't nothing else after that. Just go ahead and go. Because after that, you know, you resisted. So once you resist, then you know we remove you. And if you got iron, we remove you and the person who gave it to you. But you're supposed to have iron because you're not clear. And that's how that goes. That's just how the people go with you know, mix with the politics. But everybody get a chance to remove themselves first.
Makes sense. Makes sense. I mean, so you know, tell us, you know, a lot of things been, you know, out in the streets with you know, Terrence Gangster Williams, Terrence Civilian Williams, BG, you know, their situation. You know, like what are some of the policies behind, you know, rats?
Oh, I ain't met no rat. I ain't lying, rat. I don't want to get a man because you drop your nuts if you on this bitch and you know you're a rat. So really, I haven't met a rat like in my experience here. Now, as far as them guys, man, you know, I don't know about them guys, bro. Like Jizzle hit the yard. You know, it's so much shit going on with Jizzle. I don't know if there's, you know, I need to really see the facts on Jizzle. I need to see that paperwork myself. I don't need to see it on the computer, on the internet. You know, I need to see that shit, man, before I can make a decision on how that would have got handled. So much forbidden shit going on. I just don't trust the internet, bro. You feel what I'm saying?
Facts.
So I just can't really get that off on Jizzle right now. Like me personally, dog.
Facts.
I mean, but you know, you already gang ain't gonna walk to y'all now after what he did. Nah, that ain't no, you know, living, dead. I'm a rat on the dead nigga. I don't know no people that won't know what the dead nigga did. I don't know that. I don't know no federal agents that won't know that. And no federal agent asked me about nothing about a dead person did. They didn't come at me like that. They didn't tell me I could be rewarded if I could just come up with something that I knew they did, what they did or not. So I don't believe that. I believe you're working now. I believe you're still on deck. I believe everything you're doing now is about work. Me personally.
And you know, you right in the belly of the beast right now. So you standing on politics. You like, you know, you just dispel the internet. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no internet save you out there. You know what I'm saying? In that belly, man. So
fuck no. That shit don't go like that. Like you know, like he does not. If he on any type of supervised release, you know, he does not catch no violation.
Wow.
Not even come here.
Wow.
They ain't to get violated and come here, man. He ain't gonna even play. One thing about it, he's smart. He's smart, though. He ain't gonna try to walk these y'all. He definitely ain't gonna try to do that. Because he know he fucked up.
But you made a point there. You was like, you know, no federal agent wants to know about the dead. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, who gets offered that deal? Like,
who gonna tell me something that a dead nigga, like a dead human being did? Like, I don't know that. I can't see that, bro. That's just me, honestly. Like, I can't I can't see that, dog. Like you about to tell on the D? For what? What they trying to close some cases? You gonna tell on? You gonna solve some crimes that we gonna close? And guess what? You gonna get us something else too. You ain't gonna just be out here doing you. You gonna set up a platform. Man, the nigga cold to me, man. The nigga set up a whole platform for these people. I'm still trying to find out who Nola page is. I don't know who that is. Know the street history, man. The nigga cold though. Who is that? Who's behind the page? Man, I don't know. Me, I'm curious. Me.
Hey, man.
Man, that's a police, dog. Man, dog, listen, homie. That's it, man. Who behind the page like is like come to the table, man. Expose yourself. This nigga know everything.
Bro, he got
he is, he know shit like, man, he know shit that ain't solved. Nigga ain't been charged for he put niggas out there like, come on, man.
That's crazy. You got me thinking now. For like after 5 years, nigga got a whole platform to rat on yourself.
Yeah. Like the nigga still working to me. That's all I could come up with gangsters. You know, I can't call them that. I don't fuck with that bag. I ain't fucking with that bag. Nigga be beefing with you for nothing. I don't, nigga hate for nothing. Tell me what it was on all them yards and nigga just found this out. That's just it. Nigga was tweaking to find something out on a nigga like that.
Facts.
You feel me?
Yeah, I fucks with this.
True.
Mama could come to this bitch. Yeah, she better go somewhere else if she ain't right. Yeah, nigga don't give a fuck about that. You go with her. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Real shit.
And I don't think he been around all these gangsters. Well, I don't think nobody overlooked that. I think if anything, they looked into it deeper with Jizzle. Like, and they don't pop up till he hit the world.
Facts.
And it get brought up by a rat though.
I ain't fucking with that. I ain't fucking with that, bro.
Yeah, me neither, man. So how was that like? You know what I'm saying? Like y'all were on lockdown, right? Now y'all get up,
Yeah, we're on lockdown.
a lot of things, a lot of jails, be noisy as hell. You know what I'm saying? Like, what was that night before like? You know what I'm saying? Like, what was that?
Hey, look, I mean, this bitch ain't never, like, when nigga behind the door, it's never no, like, you know how you go to jail, niggas kick on doors and shit like that. Like, that don't go on here. When you lock behind that door, if we ain't on no regular lockdown, they got no game on, or niggas who red, like, it's quiet. It's like, it's quiet. There ain't no, it's a respect thing. Niggas quiet if they ain't hooping or reading about no game. It's quiet. Like, it ain't no certain time to be making no knife or cutting no knife or sharpening no knife. They don't got no certain time for that. You walking in this nigga cell broad daylight and sharpening knives. Like, so ain't nothing in particular goes on the night before, but nigga happy to get out there. Nigga happy hoping that nothing else don't happen before they don't get out. Shit like that. Nigga trying to see the people, with visit, hear from the people, but there's nothing. It's nothing special on that night. It's just like this night tonight. You feel me? Because there ain't nothing prime us, because we only can see what go on here. Nigga been set to go to come up so many times. When I say come up, mean come out. Nigga been set to come up so many times, and when the morning come, it's another story. So nigga is really just hoping that they really come up. Like nigga something didn't happen somewhere. They got niggas that old niggas that don't want to come up right now, because that's helping them out. They'll bust their shell on purpose. Like this, because he'll be coming out, a nigga better have that pressure on him. A nigga been using certain methods to get credit. And when y'all go to come up, nigga do something stupid, a nigga just go check in. Anything. Like I didn't heard the people say, man, if you knew how many motherfuckers want this motherfucker locked down, you would be surprised.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
Nigga run cabs like this, that type of y'all. If you lock down so much, nigga, white boys and shit run tabs up on you. Run the credit bill up and check in when it's time to come up. Like, you'll never see them no more. So much of that going on.
That's all like some crackhead.
Yeah, because they taking advantage of the situation. You feel what I'm saying? They taking advantage of the situation and shit like that. There's whole shit though, but you know.
That's the stuff that go on, and the stuff that you have to adjust and navigate through. Those different type of games that people be pulling like that. You know what I'm saying? I would have even thought of, like, how you say people will go and stab their seller, do something so that they can't just get back on lockdown.
Yeah, or they might just check in. So many check-ins. A check-in is when somebody advises the people that they can't live on the yard no more. Like if a man come around for a round right now and I stop him, hey, CO, hey man, my life in danger, I can't live on this yard. That mean nothing moves. Nothing moves till they remove me. You feel me? That mean whatever was about to happen, I'm about to set it back. Because they can't open this bitch until they remove me now. Because I done told them that my life in danger, I can't live on the yard.
Damn.
You feel what I'm saying? 3 of them a day, automatic lockdown. For no telling how long till the people get to the bottom of it. But three beepers, like if the beeper go off saying if something going on, like to where the people gotta come to rescue, 3 of them a day requires a lockdown. We don't come out no more.
Damn.
You feel what I'm saying? The shoe overcrowded, the shoe, which is up top, which is the hole. Once that bitch gets to a certain amount of people, you automatically lock down. Because now they don't have no room if a situation happens. Because it's barely me and another person when the situation happens. You need about 10. You need at least 7 to 8 days every time something go down. Because that's how many people it usually be. It ain't gonna be just no one-on-one. There's gonna be four jumping on one or something like that.
Well,
3 jumping on 5, shit like that.
That's the 90 days, 1990 days. That's that old New Orleans shit right there, man.
Yeah, that's with everybody though. That ain't just that's with every single call. Like nigga ain't agreeing on shooting no ones and none of that. Like ain't no such thing as a one. I don't give a fuck what you call, who you is, what you talking about. You a homie stand on business, you want to go fucking nigga up and nigga come and assist you. Especially if you right. Like, especially if you right. If you wrong, you gonna, if you wrong, it's a situation where it depends on how you wrong. If you're trying to rob something, you wrong, or if you stealing something, if you too wrong, then we'll go ahead and get you out the way, like you stealing and all that, or you smoking that shit, that K2, you smoking with the Mexicans or with the Asians, and you just flashed out in these cells, and you out of pocket, then we handle it. We're gonna go ahead and remove you. But if you on you just on some jack shit, like you're a nigga that's hurt and you just rob something. Oh, fuck no, we ain't throwing you to no race. We ain't throwing you to the wolves of no another race. Jack the Mexicans. Them bitches trying to do something. What you trying to do, homie? I'm trying to do whatever the bitch trying to do. But that's what we trying to do then. We ain't just telling no Mexican we not go ahead and do your thing. No, fuck no.
Right.
Fuck no. Fuck niggas look like throwing you to a Mexican. They ain't gonna throw their people up.
Period.
Fuck no. So we'll stand on that. Hopefully he got enough to touch a shoe homeless or something, but we ain't against him for that. He doing the normal shit. He doing what he in here for.
Right.
Yeah? And he's standing on it. Like he ain't coming running get the homeless. But the people, but the other race came politic on him. They come try to politic on him first, so they don't have to do it, hoping we do it, but the whole while. He ain't in violation like that to what we don't allow it. Like, you feel what I'm saying?
Makes sense. He got y'all back, and so y'all, it makes sense. That makes sense, man. Okay, now, hey, this was a good episode. So, any any last minute sayings before we get up out of here?
I mean, this all around is a fucked up situation, dog. Like I said, every time I get on here, dog, I'm a shooter for the street niggas that's out there that don't know. Niggas that still ride with the 924Cs, meaning the gun and the drug, niggas that's talking on phones bad, like niggas that's indulging with too many of their homies, illegal activity. Like, man, about nigga to tighten that shit up, bro. Like, this shit ain't no game. If you come to history fucked up, they ain't playing, bro. They ain't playing. And I'm gonna just tell you basically how they told me. The shit we get away with NOPD, they gonna talk to 10 times more people at them, dog. So be aware, be aware. That motherfucker who you think ain't never gonna say nothing, never did say nothing. That bitch will say something for the wrong, if shit gets flipped the wrong way. So always be aware of that, Try to keep the circle small, dog. Get out of that, though, you hear me? Get off that shit. And that's really it, dog. I shout out to you, you hear me? Shout out to my other homie ex. Shout out to the listeners.
Wow.
And just let them know, I'm doing this for a reason, you hear me? Shout out to the youth, you hear me, in my city. New Orleans, you hear me? Because they getting, it's getting worse and worse as I see Nola, let them somebody need to do something, try to get with them little niggas. I want to start something when I touch, for the youth. I've been through this shit. I mean, somebody let them know. You hear me? That gangster shit like riding a bike, you don't play out. You can't forget it, it stay in you. You ain't got to exercise it all day, every day, though. You got to get you some money. You hear me?
That part.
You got to be successful. You got to be able to make way for to take care of the motherfucker that took care of you, which is your mama, your dad. You feel what I'm saying? And then I don't want you to feel like if your mama grew up on drugs, your daddy wasn't there, this all you knew. Or the white man. No, ain't no blaming no fucking white man who none of that, nigga. When you get old enough to understand this shit, nigga, do the right thing. Get right. It ain't easy. It ain't hard, though.
Mm-hmm.
You hear me? And that's all I'm on, dog. I'm for the positive, for my next generation, for the people I gotta vote for. If I get the vote. For the youngster that gotta, gotta help my mama fix her flat instead of trying to take her car when she on the flat.
Right.
You hear me?
Right. Real shit. And shout out to you, man. You gave us some great stories, some really, really great stories. Shout out to you for keeping it a beam, man. For real, for real. Anything M8X, y'all.
Yeah, man, basically, the same thing he was saying. You know what I'm saying? Moving a positive format, you know what I'm saying? A lot of these dudes will be gangster and shit, but even gangster told. You know what I'm saying? Even gangster, you know what I'm saying? I heard you talking about, it's just crazy, man, if you want to do it, you know what I'm saying? Just stand on business, you know what I'm saying? Don't do no sneaky shit, you know what I'm saying? It could be like, oh, I was on the pills, nah, man, you know what I'm saying? Do what you want to do, you know what I'm saying? Stand on business, you know what I'm saying? I wish this on nobody, but this shit is serious, you know what I'm saying? When those pop, guess what?
What a dog do when you lock behind a door for so long?
Come out growling.
Exactly. When they been that kids for so long, when they come out that bitch, they'll do a tech, you know what I'm saying? We might be locked down, you know what I'm saying? Our plans for I can wait till tomorrow to talk to my kids. But as soon as the doors open, it's all over, you know what I'm saying? And one suffer for all. Especially if it's two different calls. Oh, it's two different calls. You looking at a long lockdown, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, we got more to come, you know what I'm saying? It's gonna get more interesting as we go down the series, you know what I'm saying? So, it's gonna get better though, man. But shout out to everybody, man. Shout out to all the niggas who never told, you know what I'm saying? Who never sold their soul. Period.
Just like that, we out. Nice, fellas. That was a good one. Good.